Hello, you guys. I am Brionna. I am currently a truck driver. I have been driving trucks for over 20 years. This year makes 21, and in August, actually August 3rd to be exact, of 2025. And I just wanted to say, I'm done. I'm done with everything. I am so done as done could be, and I'm ready for a change. The change would be me saving up, because I used to be a hoarder, and now I've gotten rid of everything. I literally only have what's in this suitcase left to my name. Honestly, I am on a health journey. I've gone through a lot, and I had gained a lot of weight, and I am literally taking my time. I'm not on a diet. I'm on a, I'm doing the lifestyle change. I found in my past, when I've lost a lot of weight, that if I don't say diet and I actually live it and not just doing it for a certain amount of time, it actually works for me. So I am currently eating healthy or healthier, just changing everything about myself, releasing people, things that no longer serve me, that's not compatible with who I am today, that's not compatible with where I'm going. I have literally been celibate for almost 3 years now, and I'm excited about that, because I know there's someone out there for me, and I've been waiting, and I'll know who that person is when that time comes. I want to move to Ghana. I think it's called, actually I'm not going to say on here where in Ghana, but I will be relocating to Ghana. Maybe later I'll say what it is, but right now I don't want to say. I'm very happy about this change and where I'm going. I'm very spiritual. I'm not religious. I do have a close relationship with God. I do have a close relationship with Yahshua, which a lot of you may call him Jesus. My own personal relationships with him. So I'm not an atheist or all that stuff, and it's not me believing, it's what I know. I'm able to connect with him myself, and it's not just me, I think. No, it's I know. I have a lot of spiritual gifts, and I'm very good at using them. My main gift, and the reason for me coming to Earth, is to be a healer, and I've been doing that the majority of my life here. Now that I look back, I've been in solitude a lot because of the trucking, but I have been healing a lot of people throughout my journey, whether it's me speaking to them or putting hands on them or whatever it may be. A lot of people's lives has changed because of my existence here, and I'm very grateful for that. I also have my own hair oil, and I also have a spiritual oil, and it actually opens up the third eye, and it works with the crown chakra. So it works with the two top chakras that they teach you about, the third eye and the crown chakra, and it's really, really good. So I wear the little thing right here but I chose not to put it on today because I used my my oil. So you can put that there instead. It's the same thing, but it just has some little extra stuff to it that really helps overall. And then you put the oil there, and then you can put it on your crown. I apologize about the nails. I haven't had time to go get it redone. I try not to wear false nails because I have an addiction to washing my hands. I know that may sound weird, but I love washing my hands. Anyway, this channel, you will go on a journey with me because I don't have a lot of clothes. I'm warning you right now, I'm gonna be clean, but I'm gonna be washing my clothes a lot because I don't want to have a lot of stuff to take with me when I go over there. So, and like I said, I've gotten rid of literally all of my stuff except for what is inside of this suitcase. And I don't have a lot of clothes, but they are clean. So you will see a lot of the same thing as I talk on different days. I just want to tell you, by following me on this channel, by subscribing to me, you are opening yourself up to my experiences, past, present, and my plans for my future. And I hope you are into receiving mode. And when I say that, I'm meaning into receiving mode by receiving unconditional love from me, because I am a big ball of unconditional love. And I've realized over the years that a lot of people don't even know what that feels like. They think they do, but they don't. I do a lot of praying, a lot of healing towards humanity when I work on myself, because I can't work on myself without thinking about everyone else, you know. And I know that may sound crazy, but we are all one. And if you have ever communicated or watched someone, a medium or anybody like that, read someone on the other side, they tell you, or if they ask them what they say to anybody back on earth or whatever, and they will tell them we're all one and everything is all about unconditional love. It's all about love. And I just always knew this down deep in my soul and my heart, just everywhere. And I've been used and abused because of this all of my life, but yet and still I'm in my 40s and I still choose love over everything because it has gotten me this far. And those people that's not supposed to be here are no longer here. Those people that send that unconditional love back to me is here. So I'm grateful and I continue to move forward. Also, I want you to know I love my ancestors on the highest of the highest level ever. And I do things for them, which we'll get into that, I'm sure, as the channel progresses. But this is not as some people would say, oh, she's into devilish things and different things like that. No, I'm not. Love is love. And it just as if I would choose to bless someone here on earth, I know that our ancestors over there on the other side, they could be blessed over there as well. So it's the same thing. Hold on one second for me. Sorry, that was my dispatcher. You know, duty calls. So I'm originally from Alabama, here in the States, and I was raised in Atlanta, Georgia, and Columbus, Georgia. I moved to Texas. That was when I was like in the oil field, heavy, working in the oil field, and then I came off for a little while, and I was a guest experience supervisor for Marriott. Best job ever. I got to work from home. I met so many beautiful people. Oh my God. And some of us are still friends to this day. You know, Texas was a very good place for me. And then last year I moved to North Carolina, Jacksonville, North Carolina. The best beach that I love there is called Sneads Ferry. It's in Sneads Ferry, sorry. It's where the waters meet. It's like a beautiful area in Sneads Ferry. It's where the bay and the ocean collides, and it's just so beautiful. Oh my God. So I know when I come back to the States, after I leave and I come back, I have to go there. I have been on my spiritual journey almost 5 years now. When everybody went through the 19 stuff, you know, I was one of them. The first round didn't affect me because I was literally on different types of health stuff. Like I was on all kind of bitters and different things because I was on my health journey, you know. And the second go round, when it got worse, all hell broke loose. And I was fighting for my life. I was alone in my truck. And I just remember me saying, just take me. I'm ready to go. Like, I was alone, which I'm always alone, but this was different. I was seeing someone at that time that I shouldn't have been seeing, male wise. Just, I'm very transparent about my life. And that had broke up, you know, we broke up or whatever, all that stuff. And I was just alone. And then it was hard to breathe. I have asthma, bronchitis, and that stuff messes with that stuff. And I just remember laying in that bed that night, and I was like, okay, if just take me. Just take me. I can't do it anymore. And I want to say I went to sleep that night and woke up. And something was like, just call the ambulance because it's going to get worse from here. And I told that lady, I said, on the phone, I said, ma'am, if you hang up with me, I'm not going to make it. It was so bad. It was so bad. And she stayed on the phone with me until the ambulance arrived. And I literally had no energy. I had nothing. And they came in here and got me. I couldn't even walk and talk at the same time. I couldn't breathe, walk, and talk at the same time. I couldn't do any of those things at the same time. I couldn't breathe and talk at the same time. I couldn't breathe and walk at the same time. Like, I had to have oxygen. It was just, period. Like, my first, I want to say 4 days, I believe it was, I had to have oxygen. And I remember trying to go to the bathroom because I didn't want a catheter or nothing in there. I was like, I'm going to do this myself. And I remember getting up and I did this recording, and it took me years to watch it, but I watched it. And I was telling myself that this is not how I'm gonna go. Even being in the hospital, and they had the heart stuff on me, the monitors, and it was just really bad. And I just remember telling myself, you got this. You've been through a lot of stuff, not this bad, but this is going to be a great story for you to look back on and everything. And that started my awakening. And on this phone that I'm recording on right now, I have to save up so that I can get a camera or whatever. But I took a picture to remind myself when I got out of that hospital where I was, how far I came. And I looked crazy. This was like right after I think I had cut my hair and everything. I didn't care. I had a new chance at life, and I was just doing what I had to do. And I did it. And that was the best choice of my life. I chose to live. And as this channel grows and I start explaining to you guys, not explaining, but just sharing my experiences with you guys, whether it's me dealing with healing or dealing with this or dealing with that, I'm just gonna be very transparent. I don't care if you don't believe me or not. It's not up for debate because it actually happened in my life. I know I'm a very magical person because of my gifts that I was born with, and I love them. Because of my gifts and me choosing to work with them and help people and heal people and save people's lives, a lot of my family don't deal with me, and I think it's because they're afraid of me. But it's okay. It's okay. But that is another reason why I want to move to Ghana, because I want to go back to where we're all from, Africa, which I know this is a part of Africa before the big separation, the big earthquake, whatever they want to call it or whatever. But I want to go back there. I know I have never been there in this experience, but in previous experiences, past life experiences, I've been there. And I don't know, maybe love will find me there. Maybe everything I've been searching for here that I couldn't find, I'll find there. I don't know, but I want to take you guys along with me. So this won't be a perfect type of setting when it comes to my videos or anything, because everything is going to be raw. If I mess up, I'm going to tell you guys, hey, I did this way, don't do this. Save money by doing it this way or that way. It's up to you to do your due diligence and your research to see if it works out for you that way. I will also let you know something as well. When it comes to my teeth, they will look kind of crazy because I don't use fluoride. Of course, you know fluoride is in everything, but it's really in the toothpaste. And I do brush my teeth. I do use fluoride-free toothpaste, but it has an effect on your teeth after a while. And I can't use it because it does something and it tries to block your third eye. You know, you got your pineal gland, your pituitary gland, all that stuff. And I love being able to see spirit. I love being able to communicate with spirit. So I don't care about that. One day I'll save up enough to go get my teeth done, and then they won't look like that, but I'm not ashamed of them because of my gifts and me sacrificing that, I'm able to see and do and connect to save people, to help people. So the name of this channel is called Love Travels 111 because I'm all about unconditional love. I've been traveling in trucks and vehicles all of my life, making a living out of it. But what I messed up was I didn't get a chance to save because I was living beyond my means. And I'm being transparent about that as well. So it's me starting over with everything, having to refix my credit, having to do all these things that I should have did years ago, but I didn't. Okay? And I don't know, it's just the big start over, the big beginning. And 111 is new beginnings. So, and I love 111 because that is also the number 3. And I love the number 3 as well for my own personal reading. My own personal meaning. That's private to me. But I pray that you guys subscribe to this channel and go along with me. And I will try my best to answer your questions or reply to your comments. But some stuff I may not be able to right away, but I will try my best. Okay? I always end my videos on my other social media platforms by saying, I love you unconditionally, and there's nothing you can do about that. And that is my signature, and I will continue to do that because I do. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you talk about me. I don't care if you don't want to receive the love from me. That's your problem, but I'm going to send it out anyway. So I love you guys unconditionally. And it has been 21 minutes and 3 seconds. And I pray that you've listened to the end. And if you have listened to the end of this video, can you please put a green heart in the comment section? Have a great, wonderful, and truly blessed day.